Hi friends, welcome to Harmony Hills Home and Garden. I'm Jenny and we live and garden here in Baltimore, Maryland, Zone 7. Today's project, get this bubbler fountain up and running for the season. It's going to be a quick and easy job, fingers crossed. So come with me and let's get this task taken care of. Now before you ask me, I don't know the brand of this fountain. I purchased it at Homestead Gardens in Davidsonville, Maryland. I believe it was 3, maybe 4 springs ago. Well, it was pre-pandemic for sure. Must have been 4 years ago we purchased this. And it's made out of concrete, I guess. I don't know. And it cost, I don't know, a couple $100, I would guess. So I don't know if that's a good deal or a bad deal or what, but it was a Mother's Day gift for me from my husband. And I love it, love it, love it. Right now it's upside down and dismantled, but it's going to be quick work to get it turned over, cleaned off, filled up, and running for the season. So let's take this job one step at a time. Now, we used to dump it out and take it into the garage for the winter, but you know what? We're not getting any younger and this isn't getting any lighter. So we've come to the point where we just turn it upside down and let it drain out, and then it sits here all winter long. We haven't had any trouble with it cracking or anything, so I think it's going to be fine that way. Okay, so now this is the top with the hole through which the bubbles come, and it's in the shape of a sunflower. It's pretty cute. And the wiring has 2 pieces to it. One is for the pump, and one is for an LED light that's supposed to be coming up on the bubbler section. The LED light doesn't work anymore. I don't know why. I don't really care. So I'm just going to let it be broken still. Now, it has this rubber stopper that we put on the inside to stop up this hole to keep the water in. So it's a matter now of turning it over. Situating it there we go. Oh, messy, messy, messy. So that's why I have my wire brush here. Clean off all this dirt and mulch. There we go. This is what it looks like on the inside. It's got these 3 pillars here through which, well, upon which this lid will sit. This is the pump. You don't want your pump to run without any water, otherwise it'll burn it out. And this is the fountain head. It's a little bit mucked up. It's all a little bit mucked up right now, but I'm going to clean it up. So this is down in there. This comes up through the lid. So my task right now is to clean everything, because I really don't want dirty water in my fountain this year. So I'm going to get as much of this out as I can, and then I'm going to hose it down and get it cleaned out as much as I can before I turn any of the mechanism on. Pretty dirty. I'm gonna actually keep it on its side. I'm gonna hose it out. This might get a little bit spray messy here. Drain out as much as it can. Good. I'm gonna rinse that all off before I put it in. All right, now the next thing is I need to stop up the hole. Where did my stopper go? Oh, where did I put my stopper? Probably under here somewhere, is it? Ugh. Well, this is unfortunate. Where did I put my stopper? Good Lord. Stopper, where are you? Are you in here? Oh, come on. All right, think, Jenny, think. Where is the stopper? Good grief. Do you guys see it? Am I missing it? Where is it? The problem is it's the color of these leaves, so it blends in really quick, easy. I'm gonna have to turn off the camera, watch the footage back, and see what I did with the stopper when I was showing it to you. Good grief. Okay, I found it, but it's out of screen. You guys couldn't see it. It's right there. Huh. See how much it blends in? Gosh. Anyway, okay, back to work. Okay. All right. Now, the point of this is this stopper goes into this hole, and it has 2 holes in it plus this little access area here, so I can take it on and off each season. I'm going to put the big cord in first, then the small cord, and then I'm going to put it down in that hole. What did I say? Big first. Big hole first. There's 1. Then the small hole. There's 2. And now this goes down into this PVC pipe, and I push it as hard and as tight as I can so that it does not leak. This is the only leak spot possible in this fountain, and so I want to keep it that way. All right, so now that is nice and tight down in there. Okay, so now I've learned in the past that pretty much every other year so far, I fill this up, I turn the fountain on, I enjoy it, and then I come back a couple hours later and the water's all gone. And I'm like, oh no, does the fountain have a crack, or did I not put the stopper in correctly? I refill it that same day, and then that water holds. So what I think is happening is that this concrete material is getting moist. It's been dry over the winter, and now it'll soak up a lot of the water that I put in here the first time, and it will go into this material, but then it's done. It doesn't leak out. It doesn't, I don't have a leak in the process. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to fill it up and leave the lid off, and then I'm going to watch it and make sure it's not leaking anywhere. Make sure that when the water level goes down, I know why, and it's because it's soaking into here, and then I'll fill it up and top it up and get the fountain part running. Okay, so for now, I'm just going to fill it up. Also, this is a good time to fill it up and check it for level. You want it to be level, and all I do is just wiggle it around. I don't have it on a permanent stand or anything. Clean the dirt off of me. All right, let's fill it up. Okay, the best way to check this for level is just to use the water itself. This is what they used to use all the time, a water level, right? So you're checking to see if the lip of the water is the same distance away from the lip of the fountain, and it's not. It's more room over here than over here. It's shallower over here, deeper over here. Or rather, the water's lower over here and higher over here. So this side needs to go down, and this side needs to come up. So I just do it like that, and I just check to see how it's coming. Let the water still, see how it's going. All right, am I closer? A little high over here, so push this down in the back a little bit. And I've got really wet soil down here too, so, you know, it's not going to be perfect. And it doesn't have to be perfectly level. It just needs to not be off-kilter totally. All right. Let's see how that looks. Okay, this just doesn't want to fix for me. I should really probably do a better method. Try this. Oh, look, there's a plant. I wonder what plant that is. All right, that might be good. Okay, I'm going to call this good enough, level enough. I'm going to let this soak for a couple of hours, and then I'll come back and check on it and make sure that we're not losing water out of any holes. And then I'll refill it and turn it on. While we're waiting for this to soak in, I want to share with you how we did the electric. So it comes out of the bottom of the thing. Again, the stopper keeps the water from coming out. And it comes over here, and I have buried, there's extra cord there, but I've got a connection here that is wrapped up in plastic with electrical tape. And then this is the electrical cord that runs over to the house. This is not done by a professional electrician. I am not recommending to you that you do it this way. I'm just sharing with you how I did it. Again, this is a outdoor extension cord that's run from the house. Comes over here, goes inside this plastic bag, and all of these connections go into the extension cord right here. And then I've taped it up with electrical tape and wrapped it in plastic, and I just bury it right here. And eventually, the plants in this garden grow big enough that it covers up this connection. So that's it. Nothing earth-shattering or terribly exciting. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours. We've lost, I would say, a half an inch of water. And that makes sense to me because this stone sat outside all winter. It was able to collect a little bit of water. And so you know, the amount of water that soaks into it now, it's going to be less than if it spent the whole season inside in the garage. So, all right, so the next step is to test the pump. Now, you always have to make sure that your pump is submerged in water before you turn it on, otherwise it'll burn it out. Now, we have our pump connected to a remote control outlet, which is so helpful because I don't have to fuss with the end of the extension cord every time. I can just turn the pump on and off with this remote. So let's check. Hey, look at that. It's working. Excellent. Okay. So now we just got to put the fountain head into the hole of the fountain. And I set it on there like that. Now, these LED lights don't work anymore. I don't care about that. I'm not going to fuss with it. It's probably something in the connection. I don't care. All right. Woohoo! Yay! That fountain brings me so much happiness every season. We sit here, we enjoy the beautiful side garden, the wind chimes, the sound of the fountain. Pretty perfect, wouldn't you say? Well, thanks friends for coming along with me. Do you have a bubbler fountain or some other type of water feature for your patio or porch or deck? Let me know what you've got and maybe we can share ideas about how to improve the quality of sound in your outdoor seating spaces. Take care friends. Have a wonderful day in your gardens. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.